for more local stories.
I have been sitting here for a few minutes chatting with Carol Minninger, who is here from Rockbridge Oaks, and she just said, you know what, that's the perfect lead-in. She heard Allison talking about the bad weather today, and she said, just come to Rockbridge Oaks. We're now open for business, and you never have to leave the house if you don't want to.
That's right. That's right. I said, you know, where it's not raining and it's not cold, and you don't have to worry about whether you can get out to get fresh groceries or get your prescriptions. Rockbridge Oaks.
And the fireplace is on,
That's
and
right.
your friends are right around the corner.
That's right. We'll make you some hot cocoa, and that's right.
You are really excited because we had a chance to go out there. Rockbridge Oaks, if you've not heard of it, is assisted living and then memory care, nestled in East Brainerd. We had a chance to go out there about a month ago, I guess,
yes,
and really see the rooms. They're quite large.
They're not home, let's say that. I always respect the fact that there is a transition.
Sure.
But when a person needs to consider assisted living and they're so fearful that the apartments will be so small, they're not. They're roomy, they're so beautifully decorated and laid out that it makes it pretty easy to get comfy there.
One of the things that's difficult, among many, about the idea of leaving home for a lot of us would be leaving your neighbors.
Yes.
Yet you just inherit new ones when you come there. It's purposefully rather small, 44 assisted living apartments, is that right?
That's exactly right, yes. And you do get new neighbors. And since we've just opened, it's a little like freshman week. Everyone's moving in together. They're so excited, showing each other their apartments and how their kids have helped them decorate. And right, no matter the weather, no matter how you feel, no matter whether you still drive or not, you and your neighbors can actually interact as often as you'd like.
So there are the 44 rooms that are assisted living, and then there are 18 for memory care.
Yes.
But within the assisted living, it's kind of a la carte, right? Depending on what you need. And some people are finding, or will find, that if they come in with maybe 3 or 4 needs, as they're tended, they can diminish, and they might just need 1 or none.
Yes, that's a great way to describe it. One of the things that's unique to Rockbridge Oaks is that we do have nurses in the building 24 hours a day. So there are licensed nurses, and then there's a whole care and wellness team. So sometimes when people move in, they don't need a lot. And since we already do your housekeeping, all of your meals and your laundry, that independence and that sort of, carefree living really does elevate a person's well-being. And anything that a person may need at any time is right at their fingertips.
But you're not going to be bored there. I mean, as you were saying, no laundry and no dishes to wash. I'm thinking, gosh, that's what I do all day. But y'all have an art room there?
We do, and a movie theater, and a beautiful salon and spa.
Oh, yeah, it's very pretty.
And we have activities going all day long, from some morning exercise or worship or sort of current events, and then the beautiful library. Book clubs are already forming. A bridge club is forming.
Now, I know you mentioned how you don't have to go out, but you are centrally located. So some people will bring their cars.
Oh, sure.
And the mall is right around the corner.
Yes.
Gun Barrel Road, a stone's throw away, so your doctors often are out there.
Yes.
You can really still keep up with your life.
Yes, the convenience factor is one of the first things people remark about when they come visit us to see this community that's getting so much attention. And they realize that they're less than 2 miles from any kind of store, restaurant, and medical practice you'd need.
I do want to point this out in the time we have left before we run out of it. The man who developed Rockbridge Oaks is not a Chattanoogan, but he had his own walk with his mom.
Yes.
So he designed this very specifically, the layout. So part of the charm of it is that none of the hallways are very long, and that way you don't feel like your room is at the very, very end. Everyone is close to each other.
Yes, that's exactly right. Jeff Martin is his name. He's a lovely man. He's here often, and his entire goal was to create a place where people can come to live. And everyone, no matter which apartment you select, is close to the heart of the house, we call it.
I also think it's neat that you don't have a large kitchen in the rooms because you want people to come and socialize, but the meals are there's always food.
Yes, always dining, we call it. 7 o'clock in the morning until 7 o'clock in the evening. The dining room is open. You can come sit down and order whatever you'd like. It's served restaurant style.
So this time of year, people often will realize that we ought to kind of have a conversation about this. If families are together at the holidays, do you encourage them to call and make an appointment?
Please. Yes, please. Come experience it. See all of the beauty and excitement that's waiting for you, and realize you don't have to do anything home alone anymore.
The phone number is 558-2000, rockbridgeoaks.com. There are units for an individual person, but if a couple wants to come, there's space for that as well.
Yes.
Room for everybody at the table.
That's right.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Julie. Thank you.
You love where you live and know you're not ready for a move. Mobility at Home can build your dream bathroom with a walk-in tub or a barrier-free shower to ensure you enjoy your home for years to come. Call Mobility at Home today. We make everyday life